Hi everyone, I am Jyoti Singh and you are watching the Fluent Spoken English program with me. Today is day 16th and we are going to cover conjunctions and types of conjunctions in detail with examples. If you are a new subscriber, then do watch parts of speech, noun, pronoun, verb, adverb, preposition so that you can understand conjunctions in a better way. So let's begin. Conjunctions. What are conjunctions? Conjunction. See, junction means which joins, right? Uh, you must have heard about this word very commonly, like Patna Junction, Pune Junction, Lucknow Junction, right? So junction means where lot many things come and connect, right? So that's why this word conjunction. That's what this word conjunction means. That which connects two words, phrases, or clauses together in a sentence. Clear? Let's understand this with example. Ram and Shyam are best friends. Here Ram is a boy, Shyam is a boy, and they both are best friends. So we have connected this by the word and we say that Ram and Shyam are best friends. Simple. I was hungry, so I made Maggie for myself. So here there are two clauses. I was hungry and I made Maggie for myself. Now we are talking about the same thing. That I was hungry, that's why I made Maggie for me. Right? So we have used the word SO, that is a conjunction, and we have connected these two different phrases. Let's understand the types of conjunctions. We have got three types of conjunctions, major three types of conjunctions: coordinating conjunctions, subordinating conjunctions, and correlative conjunctions. Let's understand this by the help of examples in detail. Coordinating conjunctions are the words that join words, clauses, and phrases that are the same, right? And we use coordinating conjunctions majorly when we have to give equal emphasis to both the main clauses. The structure is main clause plus a coordinating conjunction plus a main clause. So here between two main clauses we put a coordinating conjunction. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions, namely for, and, nor, but, or, yet, and so. A very famous acronym is used to remember this, that is fanboys, wherein F means for, A means and, N nor, B but, O or, Y means yet, S means so. Let's understand this with an example. She did not speak to anyone and nobody spoke to her. Here there are two main clauses. One is she didn't speak to anyone and the second one is nobody spoke to her. By the help of a coordinating conjunction and, we have connected these two main clauses, that she didn't speak to anyone and nobody spoke to her. The second one is I will go for shopping or I will watch a movie. Again there are two different clauses. I will go for shopping and I will watch a movie. So by the help of the conjunction or, we have connected these two, that I will go for shopping or I will watch a movie, right? The second one is subordinating conjunction. A subordinating conjunction join two clauses out of which one is dependent clause and the other one is independent clause, right? The commonly used about subordinating conjunctions are although, even though, as long as, after, because, as if, as, before, unless, even if, by the time, etc. Let's understand the structure. The structure is, there are two kind of structures when we are using subordinating conjunction. One is main clause plus subordinating clause. Okay. For example, Ram will sell his bike unless he learns to ride it well. Here the main clause is Ram will sell his bike, and the subordinating clause, which is independent clause, which is a dependent clause, is unless he learns to ride it well. Clear? The second structure is subordinating clause plus comma plus main clause. Here the subordinating conjunction comes in the starting of the sentence. For example, after Sita refused to study, her mom grounded her from playing. So here we have used subordinating clause after Sita refused to study, and the main clause is her mom grounded her from playing. This sentence means that when Sita refused to study, her mom said that you will not go for playing until and unless you don't study. Clear? The third conjunction is correlative conjunctions. These conjunctions are used in pairs and join things that are the same, right? Let's understand few correlative conjunctions that are very commonly used: both plus and, either plus or, neither plus nor, not only plus but also, as, not plus but, whether plus or. Let's see an example. Neither Ram nor Shyam is ready to go for camping. So here we are talking about Ram and Shyam, that they both don't want to go for camping. So what we have done is we have used the correlative conjunction neither plus nor, that neither Ram nor Shyam is ready to go for camping, right? If there's anything that you have not understood, then please mention that in the comment section. And if you like this video, then do like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Tomorrow we would be covering interjections in detail.